Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson was a full participant in practice on Tuesday and is in line to make his return Thursday night against the Dolphins. Jackson says he's extremely excited to get back out there with his team after missing the last 3 games with a hamstring injury. On the other side of that matchup, Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa has been dealing with swelling around his eye, and he says he plans to wear a visor on Thursday night. The future is now in New Orleans. The Saints are making a move at quarterback, deciding to start rookie Tyler Shuck on Sunday against the Rams. Shuck came into Sunday's loss to the Buccaneers in the third quarter after Spencer Rattler was benched. Rattler will now be the backup, and Chiefs running back Isaiah Pacheco suffered an MCL injury in Monday night's win over the Commanders, and he's expected to be week to week, according to NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero. The Bills play the Chiefs on Sunday. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
So, you want to buy a house. You could go online, do your research, find the dream listing, go see it, and get catfished. Back to the drawing board. More scheduling, more viewings, more, this doesn't even look like the photos. You could finally find one that does match the photos. Then comes the offer. Stress rush? Yep, make that 3. And here's the paperwork. Yep, never-ending paperwork. It's a lot. But you don't have to do it alone. Because there's an agent who's a realtor here to guide and help protect you as you find the home that's right for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
Paid for by term provider. Premiums will vary. Plans depend on age, location, and other factors. Visit biglou.com.
Need life insurance but have diabetes, high blood pressure, or on anxiety meds? If you're a 50-year-old male, even porky, or with type 2 diabetes, $1 million of life insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. For affordable term life insurance, call Term Provider and speak with Big Lou at 800-555-1509. 800-555-1509 or visit biglou.com. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. 800-555-1509.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. Yeah, lots of sunshine to go around. And we are enjoying that sunshine. Yeah, and light breezes, and all things considered, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, almost make you forget July and August, right? Almost. Not quite yet. And let's see, Halloween is Friday. All sorts of things going on Friday. And actually starting today, tomorrow, Friday, and of course into the weekend as well. It's that time of year, trying to do everything we can in a relatively short period of time. Okay, let's see. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. It's Jared Anchondo.
Good morning, Carroll.
Oh, I was waiting. I wanted to make sure you were awake.
Yeah, we got all kinds of Halloween festivities the next couple days. So that's going to be all kinds of fun. I think we just got notified about another one going on in Brawley, I think tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow night. They're doing another one at the Playhouse Theater, the old Playhouse Theater in Brawley.
Okie dokie.
Doing another trunk or treat.
Yeah. So it's at Halloween. And my wife Pam this morning mentioned, is it just her, or are there more Halloween events this year than we've seen in the past?
Yeah, I think they're picking back up.
I guess. Yeah. And word on the street is expect more things like gummy bears because nobody can afford chocolate anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. The cocoa crop is not good. And then add the tariffs on top of that. So
much chocolate.
Yeah. And that's okay. I'm okay with gummy worms. Okay. What's going on? Amazon has unveiled prototype AI smart glasses for company delivery drivers. Yeah, I understand the goggles will be able to instantly determine if you are in the bathroom, thus ensuring it is the perfect time to attempt a delivery. Yes. And our once and occasional feature, Crime Watch. Okay. German police have seized fake Picassos in a multi-million-dollar forgery raid. Yeah, you know how they could tell they were counterfeits, Jared?
Oh.
Well, they could tell easily because both eyes weren't on the same side of the face.
Oh, did it look like a mackerel?
It didn't look like a Picasso, right? Okay, we've got birthdays. Oh, boy, do we have birthdays today. We got bunches of local birthdays. Let's start off with a big shot birthday. Singer-actor Melba Moore is 80. Actor Richard Dreyfuss, 78. Actor Kate Jackson, 77. Actor Dan Castellaneta is 68. Randy Jackson of the Jacksons is 64. Actor Jolie Fisher, 58. Actor Rufus Sewell is 58. Actor Grayson McCouch is 57. Winona Ryder, 54. Actor Tracy Ellis Ross, 53. Actor Gabriel Union, 53. Actor Trevor Lesueur is 52. Actor Milena Govich, 49. Actor John Abrahams, 48. Actor Brendan Ferrer is 48. Actor Ben Foster, 45. Actor Janet Montgomery, 40. Actor India Isley, 32. Local birthdays come. Here we are. It's fall, and time to tell you once again about the Peanut Patch. What a great place, the Peanut Patch. Oh, so much more than peanuts. The Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays, and the Peanut Patch, so much more than just peanuts. You'll find homemade chocolates. They make their own fresh English toffee. How about pecan turtles made from scratch? How about gifts that you can ship anywhere in the world? For that matter, the Peanut Patch has their own post office that makes it so easy. Donna and Pat at the Peanut Patch make your experience exceptional. It's the Peanut Patch. Okay, go online, thepeanutpatch.com, and see what they have to offer, and get the directions to the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, now open and ready to welcome you. We have happy birthday wishes for Al Rangel, Jeslyn Osuna, Tim Novak, Carolina Rodriguez, Maria Machuca, Alma Conchola, Julio Chavez, Karen Bailey, Casey Powers, Cynthia Brown, Felipe Fonseca, Joel Rolfe, Natalia Saiz, Olivia Costas, Emmanuel Gerardo, Julie Panduro, Don Lewis, Alfred Cuellar, Stephanie De Leon, Patty Irving, Alyssa Benavides, Belen Donahue, Doug Ferguson, Emery Zamudio Garcia, Sylvia Petrus, Giselle Osuna, John Ryan, Joe Varela, Kimberly Sturdivant, Mallory Samaha, Morgan Samaha, Nancy Ortiz, Olga Rodriguez, Patty Medina, and Juan Paramo. Happy birthday from KXO. Oh boy, 2 pages worth of birthdays today, so celebrate. And there's as many or more tomorrow on the list, so must be a good time to be born. Obviously it was. Okay, are you ready for the news?
Ready.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They are delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. Hurricane Melissa has been downgraded to a Category 2 storm after making landfall in Cuba a day after it tore through Jamaica as a catastrophic Cat 5. Officials there report a new death, a baby killed by a falling tree. Government Minister Matthew Samuda.
Our primary focus now is the humanitarian relief effort. We're first doing an assessment to make sure that anyone who's stranded can be rescued.
Israel says the ceasefire's back on after overnight strikes that killed dozens in Gaza. The BBC's Sebastian Usher.
What seems to have happened from the Israeli side is that they had an Israeli soldier killed down in Rafah. That was blamed on Hamas. Hamas has denied this.
The Fed expected to announce a 1/4 point interest rate cut today. CBS's Kelly O'Grady.
A small cut, it could nudge down borrowing costs on things like credit cards, auto loans, adjustable rate mortgages. It won't offer major relief for most, though. So we're going to be listening for hints on whether more cuts are coming.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. State Attorney General Rob Bonta says it's a choice the Trump administration is making to cut off food assistance programs this weekend, despite there being a contingency fund of billions of dollars that could be used in an emergency.
They are doing this on purpose. It is deliberate. It is intentional. They have the funds. They're just not using them.
The administration blaming Democrats for continuing to hold out support of a continuing resolution that would fund the government for several weeks, leaving the government shut down now for 29 days. A California congressman proposing a new law to prevent government officials and their families from trading stock and cryptocurrency. Congressman Rokana.
And accepting foreign money, which the Trump administration, the Trump family has done from UAE and from this foreign billionaire.
Conda's proposal reflecting concerns about President Trump's approach to the cryptocurrency industry, which supported his 2024 campaign. Hollywood producer David Brian Pierce to be sentenced today. He was found guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder for the fentanyl overdose deaths of a model and her friend in 2021. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org. Get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. On internet pricing after $20 a month in bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at tmobile.com.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
KXO News. Imperial County Department of Social Services have a public notice of delay in CalFresh benefits. Here is George Gale.
The Imperial County Department of Social Services is informing residents that due to the ongoing federal government shutdown, benefits under the federal CalFresh program or Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program will be delayed for November 2025 until funding is restored. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Looks like some earthquakes rattled Baja California. Here's Carroll Buckley with more.
Well, there were a series of 3 earthquakes that were recorded. USGS says the first occurred at 7:29 last night. The magnitude 3.5 earthquake was about 45 miles south-southwest of Calexico. Then at 9:02 last evening, a magnitude 3.2 earthquake. This about 78 miles south of Mexicali. And at 9:27 p.m. last night, 3.6 magnitude earthquake, again, about 67 miles southwest of Mexicali. No reports of any injuries or damage.
Daylight savings time, and it's winding down. It is a final week for this year. Our standard time begins this Sunday. Clocks are being turned back 1 hour on November 2nd at 2 a.m. Sunrise and sunset will be about an hour earlier on November 2nd. There will be more light in the morning and less in the evening. Standard time is also called fallback and winter time. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking the very best brands: Michelin, Continental, Bridgestone, and more. All at the best price guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, cars, trucks, and SUVs. Factory trained technicians. And you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, at the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. And mobile service vans that come to you. It's Quick Lane.
New coalition announced Tuesday morning. Here's George Gale.
The coalition is to advance collective advocacy in the Imperial Valley. Announcing the coalition was Access to Thrive, the Becoming Project, Our Roots Multicultural Center, and the Comité del Valle. They established POWER, which stands for People Organizing for Wellness and Restoration. It is a new coalition dedicated to strengthening community voice and advocacy in the Imperial Valley. POWER is composed of Imperial Valley nonprofit organizations working collectively to advance a shared agenda focused on disability rights, support for persons experiencing homelessness and substance use challenges, economic and entrepreneurial opportunity, senior citizen empowerment, and environmental justice. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Community Action Day is coming up. Imperial Irrigation Districts and the City of Calexico and a coalition of state and local partners have a project. They're inviting community members to take part to help enhance the New River wetlands. On Community Action Day, they are planning to plant hundreds of native trees and provide revegetation, which will improve water quality and mitigate erosion by adding about 1,600 iodine, bush, and mesquite trees along the New River Improvement Project. They're asking for volunteers to be part of the special Community Action Day. The day will begin at 7:30 a.m. along Animal Shelter Drive in Calexico. There will be refreshments and a free lunch. To sign up and for directions, go to Climate Action Day at the IID website. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley, at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
This November, Sacramento politicians are spending $300 million on a special election, while California faces a $20 billion deficit. Proposition 50 is their attempt to take back power and let politicians draw their own congressional maps. Right now, independent citizens, not politicians, decide those maps. That's how we keep elections fair and competitive. Prop 50 would repeal voter-approved reform and destroy that independence. Let's stand for accountability, for fairness, and for the will of the people. Vote no on Proposition 50. Protect California's fair maps.
Paid for by the Republican Central Committee of Imperial County. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by B&H Refrigeration in Yuma. Family owned, family operated for over 77 years. Active military, a 10% discount.
Haunted Clown Factory, Imperial County Sheriff's Office, have a spooky event. Here's George Gale.
It is the Haunted Clown Factory this Thursday. It'll be at the County Sheriff's Office at 329 Apple Still Road from 6 to 10 p.m. There will be a snack bar, movie, and games. Pre-sale tickets are $6 and available right now. Tickets are $8 at the door. The event will take place in the Sheriff's Office lobby. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
City of El Centro hosting a Halloween event. The city is inviting families to a Halloween celebration at City Hall. The city says families will enjoy a fun-filled Halloween celebration at the Trick or Treat at City Hall. It will be Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. in the City Hall courtyard on Main Street in El Centro. The free event offers children a safe and welcoming space to enjoy the Halloween spirit before heading out into the neighborhood for trick-or-treating. There will be plenty of candy, festive decorations, and Halloween excitement for all ages. The event is part of the city's ongoing effort to provide engaging, family-oriented activities for the community. Everyone is encouraged to attend in their costumes. And Halloween at the El Centro Public Library. It's going to be, here's George Gale. He'll tell you.
It is tomorrow, Thursday. It'll run from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Public Library, 1198 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. The event promises to be a lot of fun. with crafts, games, refreshments, and music. Costume contest will start promptly at 4:45 p.m. for those 13 years of age and younger. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We have festivities happening in the north end of the valley. Nyland is hosting a Halloween party. It'll be Friday from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Yeah, all the way to midnight. They're rocking all night. It's being held at 8031 Highway 111 in Nyland. There will be a best costume contest with a $3 entry, $5 for couples. Tacos and other food items will be sold. Beer and chavelas will be sold to those 21 years of age and older. Yeah, it's going to be fun in Nyland. That'll be Halloween night. Also, a Harvest Jubilee will be in Calipatria. It's the Calipatria Community Church hosting the event. Harvest Jubilee will be held Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. The event is free, and it will be held at 180 West Church Street in Calipatria. There will be food, music, prizes, and more food. Yeah, it says that. More food. I like that. Everyone is invited and encouraged to bring a friend because, well, there's going to be more food. And we're going to need to eat it. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
I'm not sure which would be worse. Your cooling system going off on a warm August day or your heater not working on some crisp desert winter morning. Well, to be honest with you, I'd prefer neither. So every year about this time, B&H Refrigeration gets called to look over the cooling and heating system. It's a thorough checkup. If it needs to be replaced, they'll do it with an energy-efficient Janitrol Ream York system. Why don't you give them a call today? Don't want to wake up to a surprise.
Call 928-782-3854 in Yuma.
According to the National Weather Service, some breezy conditions will exist through this afternoon in the valley, but dry and tranquil conditions will prevail through the remainder of the week into next week, with temperatures remaining slightly above normal. 94 the high yesterday, 57 our overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 92, west wind about 5 miles an hour becoming north. Clear tonight, a low around 63. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 92. West wind about 5 miles an hour. Friday, Halloween, sunny with a high near 91 and light wind. 64 degrees, 29% our relative humidity, wind out of the west at 7 to 10, and air quality good throughout the valley. Local news, page 2, and the weather brought to you by B&H Refrigeration in Yuma. Call them or visit their website, bnhref.com. Nothing less than the best from B&H.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check you have your phone first, before the cab pulls away.
Hey, thanks, man. No, wait, my phone, come back. It's my boarding pass, credit cards, phone numbers, my life, come back.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime. We're not here to be the biggest. We're here to bring you something we believe is better. Our plans start at just $20. You'll get the same fast nationwide coverage without the big wireless bill.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining 2 hospitals to better serve you. Blue Jays beat the Dodgers. Well, they beat Shohei and the Dodgers 6-2 last night. The Jays racked up 11 hits and beat the Dodgers 6-2. They will go at it again today. It'll be the Blue Jays and the Dodgers in Los Angeles. And, that will be game number 5. The series tied at 2 games each.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you. Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
And NBA action in overtime. The 76ers outlasted the Wizards 139-134. The Heat beat up on the Hornets 144-117. Bucks beat the Knicks 121-111. Thunder topped the Kings 107-101. Warriors whipped the Clippers 98-79. And in other news, the New England Patriots traded away two former defensive starters, sending defensive end Keon White to the 49ers and safety Kyle Duggar to the Steelers. In the process, the Pats acquired a 2026 sixth-round pick from the Niners and a seventh-round pick from the Steelers. And don't forget, high school football tomorrow night, the battle for the border. Yeah, Vincent Memorial and Calexico will tee it up. Friday night, Calapat will be at Southwest in a Desert League matchup. Hopeville and Imperial. It's the Imperial Valley Classic. Mickey Dale, George Grahava will be on the air on the KXO YouTube channel. That's for the lead in the Imperial Valley League. And for the bell, Brawley will hit Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. John Driffel and I will be there on AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way for a healthier future. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printer's Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printer's Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printer's Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Well, U.S. stock markets are, right now they're surging, awaiting an anticipated Fed interest rate cut. Central bankers agreed last month to start cutting rates for the first time since December, and the Fed is set to announce a quarter-point rate cut later this morning at the conclusion of a two-day policy meeting. But if the government data blackout persists for much longer, obscuring how the world's largest economy is faring, central bankers may revert to the same strategy that frustrated President Trump earlier this year, standing pat until there's better clarity. Amazon says they will cut 14,000 corporate staffers this year in a mass layoff aimed at readying the company for wide adoption of AI technology. The company noted that it would be hiring in key areas and would prioritize those who lost their jobs for those roles, but the company also said it wasn't done with layoffs. We expect to continue hiring in key strategic areas while also finding additional places we can remove layers, increase ownership, and realize efficiency gains, according to Amazon. And so what's happening on the big board? I see green all the way across. Right now, gold up $43 and make it $44.10 an ounce. back up over 4,000, and that's $4,027.20 an ounce. Oil is up 57 cents a barrel. Meanwhile, the Dow surging up 233 points at 47,939. The S&P 500 up 17 points at 6907. And the NASDAQ up 134 points at 23,961. And again, investors anticipating a quarter-point curb in Fed rates.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their #1 priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 92, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. Clear tonight, a low around 63, northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny with a high near 92, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Friday, Halloween, sunny with a high near 91, light wind. 65 degrees, 27% relative humidity. Wind out of the west is 7 to 10 miles an hour. Right now, air quality is good throughout the Imperial Valley. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the Valley's only postal box service that offers 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Don't forget our morning news. It's available on the KXO YouTube channel.
The best on AM 1230 KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. Hurricane Melissa blowing past Cuba. It made landfall there before dawn as a Category 3 storm. It's now weakened to a 2. Parts of eastern Cuba could get as much as 20 inches of rain. Damage assessments are going on in Jamaica, where there are power outages, widespread damage after what this woman describes as a ferocious hit from the storm.
It was horrendous. It was horrible. The sounds were terrible.
WNBA player Tina Charles is with family in Jamaica.
Communications have been crippled. You know, there's families that lost their home, everything that they have, especially in St. Elizabeth, in that parish. It's very gut-wrenching. Leaves me emotional. And I plan to do anything that I can to help Jamaica.
Now to the Middle East, where Israel attacked targets in Gaza, claiming Hamas violated the ceasefire. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer.
The strikes stopped this morning. There were, according to the Gaza Health Ministry, 100 casualties, some deaths, and quite a few children. For the moment, the ceasefire is apparently back in effect and holding. I think anybody would admit it's pretty fragile.
The U.S. and South Korea have advanced trade talks during President Trump's visit. Although a deal's not yet been signed, the two sides are talking about $350 billion that would be invested in the American economy. Day 29 of the government shutdown, and in just a few days, some 42 million people will be affected by it when food assistance benefits expire. CBS's Jim Crisula.
Georgia Miarton heads up a nonprofit organization that helps provide food to families in need in South Carolina.
We know that on November 1st, those 260,000 households, 550,000 people will suddenly not be able to use this important food benefit to meet their basic nutritional needs.
Democratic leaders in more than half of U.S. states have sued the Trump administration to try and stop SNAP benefits from running out this weekend.
The AI chip giant NVIDIA today became the world's first $5 trillion company. CBS Money Watch correspondent Kelly O'Grady.
It means that if you're looking at your 401k today, NVIDIA, of course, a big driver of a lot of that, with a lot of money being invested in index funds, which track the S&P, which the NVIDIA is a part of.
Federal Reserve policymakers wrap up a two-day meeting today. It's expected there will be a quarter-point interest rate drop. And checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 229 points. The S&P up 16. NASDAQ up 129. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license, unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and XD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a month in bill credits plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Messages from more than 100 years ago have surfaced down under.
A mother and daughter in Australia have found 2 very old messages rolled up inside a glass bottle that washed up on the dunes of Wharton Beach. They were written in pencil and dated 1916. One was from a soldier to his mother. It said the food on his ship was really good, except for one meal that was buried at sea. He was killed in battle in France the next year. The other letter from a soldier who survived World War I. The notes have been mailed back to the men's relatives. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Officials say monkeys escaped captivity when a truck carrying them overturned on a Mississippi highway. A sheriff's department says that all but one of the escaped monkeys were killed, warning they were aggressive. It's not clear how many were in the truck. Steve Cathan, CBS News.
What is this, Halloween?
It's Halloween. Shut up and drink your blood. From AM 1230 KXO.